Hello students, myself Rajkumar Meena, Assistant Professor in English, posted at BSR Arts College, Alwar. Today, with the help of this video, I will make you try to understand Dryden's poem, A Song for Saint Cecilia's Day. In earlier video, we have an introduction to the poet John Dryden, and in this poem, in this video, I will try to describe the introduction and a critical appreciation for the poem. In this poem, Dryden has described the power of the music. He wrote this poem in order to sing of the sublime power of music on the eve of Cecilia festival held on the 22nd of November every year in all Christian countries. Saint Cecilia was a Christian lady who was martyred at Rome AD 230 and afterward was canonized as the patron saint for music. She said to have invented the organ and to have drawn an, an angel for heaven. The 22nd of November is held sacred to her memory. Music excites man to action. The poet the poet pro- proceed to illustrate this effect by describing the work of the various musical instruments in rousing and stringing up our passion. He speaks of the trumpet, the flute, the drum, and of the violin, respectively. In the brief analysis of the poem, the song is in praise of music. The universe is described as having begun from harmony. We are told of the power of the music in raising, quelling the various passion of man. This power is illustrated in the case of trumpet, whose loud clamor excites us to arms. The flute presses the compelling of lovers. The violin gives expression to the fiercer passion of the man. Last but not least came the organ that inspired loves. It was Saint Cecilia who invented the organ, and by its music drew down an angel from heaven. The chorus tells us that as creation began with music, so Gabriel trumpet shall announce the day of judgment. Hence, we can say that God created this universe by the power of music. When nature lay under the heap of disordered atoms, God's musical voice commanded them to arise. On hearing the command, all the cold, hot, moist, and dry atoms arose and occupied their proper position by obeying the power of the divine music. The divine music created the harmony of the spheres. God created this universe by the power of music. Then the heavenly music passed through the whole range of musical notes in creating all the little creatures and being creatures down from the smallest up to the biggest animals, ending in the creation of man. Music can arise equal every human passion. Music has the wonderful power of raising and quelling every sort of human passion. As for instance, when Gabriel struck the music, the musical instrument made of chord shell, which produced such a sweet song, is it was evident that music can raise and quell every kind of human passion. The loud note of trumpet calls us out to take up arms. The loud and harsh notes of trumpet excite us to take up arms because it produced within our hearts anger and fear for our lives. Similarly, the double beats of the thundering drum hold out the wondering that the enemies stand at the door and that they should make their attack upon him, since it would be too late to go back from the field of the battle. The flute sings of lovers' sorrows, the lute sings of their despair. The flute sings of the sorrows of despairing lovers, and the lute sings of the end of their hopes. The violin sings of the great pains, the abandonment of hopes, the great anger, the mad rage, the extreme griefs, and the need desire of the lovers for their scornful mistress. Even the greatest musician cannot produce that harmony which may equal the beauty of organ sweet melody. When the musician plays upon the holy organ, man's heart are inspired with the praise and worship of God Almighty. The sweet music of organs makes the angels sing and dance in heaven. The soft sound produced by the organ not only inspire the feeling of God, love within the human heart, but also they lend speed to their flight into heaven to make angels sing the praise of God by dancing around their throne in heaven. When the angels in heaven began to sing their holy song, the power of music set the heavenly bodies into motion that produced harmony of the sphere because they began to sing the praise of our great maker to all the angels in heaven. Gabriel will blow his trumpet. God will pronounce judgment upon man, and on the doomsday, the angel Gabriel will appear to blow his trumpet and proclaim his message to the effect that all the living creatures shall die and that the dead shall come out of their graves and stand before God. Then he will pronounce his judgment according to good and bad deeds performed by human beings during their lifetime.